Hi, I'm Dan, and I'm here to talk to you today about how to configure an AI assistant to help you with your job search. And regardless of whether you're transitioning military, you're a single parent, you've been out of the job field for a while, there's a gap in your record, um, really, in any scenario that you've got, this wonderful thing we have called AI, artificial intelligence, is going to be able to help you. And here's the why I want you to get started in it. I want you to think of the number 492. 492. That's the number of companies in the Fortune 500, meaning the 500 most valuable companies based on revenue. So the S&P 500, etc., the thing that you always hear about. 492 of them use artificial intelligence to screen you in or out of a job. That's 98% of them. I am going to help you by giving you the tools that you need to overcome that hurdle and get yourself looked at by a job. And then once you've gotten past the first hurdle, the artificial intelligence that's trying to screen you in or out, I'm going to show you how to get AI to help you prep for interviews, help you debrief after interviews or job fairs, and honestly a whole host of things. We can write resumes from scratch. There in a lot of ways, outside of actually shaking a person's hand on your behalf, AI is going to be able to do a lot. And so we want to get started with that. So today we're going to just talk about introducing AI and kind of learning how to get started with it. That's video one, and then we'll move into some pretty cool things here in the future. So that's the why. Okay, so 492. Keep that in mind. I work for a Fortune 500 company. A lot of people want to because the benefits are usually pretty good. Nothing against small companies. I'm not against it. A lot of them use AI as well, and if not, they're going to probably be doing it soon. So the more you can get up to speed on it, the better off you can. So here's what we're going to do. I created, with the help of my AI assistant, an assistant called Juno. Juno is on my website. If you go to the link in the show notes, sorry, let me move that. If you go to the link in the show notes to job seekers, you'll see Juno. That is an AI image, by the way. Juno does not actually exist. If you are on the paid ChatGPT plan, you can use Juno as I designed her. If you do not have a subscription to ChatGPT, excuse me, you can't use the full application. And the reason for that is because it was built on ChatGPT 4.0, 4.0, sorry, and the free versions of ChatGPT at this moment, at least when I'm recording it, are still at 3.5. So there's a fix for that. What you're going to do instead is come down here to the line where it says there's still a way to use Juno's skills. We're going to try it out today as an example. You click here to use the light version. You scroll down to the light free AI job coach prompt. Scroll down to it, copy to clipboard. That's it. You click the link, you scroll down, copy to clipboard. Come back to ChatGPT. All right. You come in here under Ask Anything, you paste. And it's going to tell the AI how I want it to act. And then it comes up. This, by the way, is the same exact initial prompt that you'll get in the paid version. So it gets you started just the same way. Here's the difference. In the specified version of Juno, you get Juno working the whole time on things that Juno knows to work on towards getting you a job. In the free version, Juno is going to act a lot like ChatGPT in general, and that's okay. There's no problem. It's just a little wider angle, and you'll have to drill down a little bit. No big deal. So let's just come in here and let's just say, I'm going to tell you Okay, now to save time, I have uh, I have already done a short intro for myself here, and you can either do that or you can type free. It doesn't. It's going to react the same way. So I'm just going to paste this in, and then we'll close this video out and get on to the next one, so that you can delve in there and get going. But here's the thing I want you to first do. I want you to log into ChatGPT or Gemini. By the way, it works on both. I want you to tell it, if you're using the paid version of ChatGPT, then just download the Juno script. If you are using the free version, then put the script that you get off my website in the Ask Anything box. You hit enter and you get started. And the first thing I want you to do is just get to know ChatGPT and let it get to know you. So let's go ahead and do that part first. That's the only thing you need to do in this first intro area is just get started. I know so many people. In fact, when I was getting started in my job hunt post Navy, the problem was I didn't know where to start. You go to LinkedIn and there's just like, you should do this and you should do that and you should do all the things at the same time, and I just didn't know what to do. And and honestly, I wish I'd had AI, but I didn't really understand it then. So we're going to help you get past that. Anyway, so I gave it just a basic. Here's what I am, what I've done, and here's my LinkedIn address. And then it just goes straight through. First of all, it's very nice to me, very flattering. It's very impressed by me, which is fine. Someone should be. But then it comes down in here to clarifying job skills. Let's take a look at the LinkedIn profile. Um, and then talking about building a resume. In a future video, I'm going to show you how to use AI to translate your military jargon into civilian experience. I know when I was going through TAP and talking with various recruiters, that was a big topic and it was a lot of manual work. Um, Although I am grateful, by the way, for my recruiter assistant over at Wounded Warriors Project. Shout out to Jess for helping me a lot in that. But what we're going to show you is how to kind of, well, honestly, buy yourself back some time because it's going to give you a draft. We'll do that in the next video or a video further on down. And then then it talks about job search and networking. You're going to stay logged in on this. I'm not. It's going to go away and I'll have to start back over in the next video. And the reason I'm doing that is so that you're not getting it knowing everything about me already, because the logged in version of ChatGPT knows a lot about me. I've already talked to it a lot. I'm going to show it to you as if it's a fresh load because that's probably where you're at. So as you can see, by loading in Juno into ChatGPT, it starts off friendly. It starts off wanting you to succeed, which it does. And then it wants to get to know you. And then what I want you to feel comfortable with is letting it get to know you. Tell it where you're struggling. Tell it what you don't trust it to do and let it start to help you out. All right. So in the next video, we're going to narrow down a job application area by area of town you want to look in or city that you want to look at. So come back, come back next video and learn how to do that, and we'll kind of go from there. Thank you.